Time now for the KSL In-Depth. If you were out and about last night for Halloween, did you feel that nip in the air? Colder weather last night? It means a lot of us are probably getting ready to fire up the furnace, but be careful before you stack some logs in the fireplace. The state has upped the penalties for people who burn when they're not supposed to. Well, Utah Division of Air Quality Director Bryce Bird is joining us now live on the KSL Newsline. So monitoring season starts today, right, Bryce?
It is. So we entered our fall season here, but it is the time of year where we can, especially when we have snow on the ground after a storm, get into the temperature inversions, and we can see those particulate levels increasing. And of course, wood burning is a major contributor to what we see on the filters and in our lungs during that time of year.
So what do people need to know if they don't want to get hit with a fine or if they don't want to cause horrible pollution?
So the main thing is to be aware of the current conditions, and you can do that in a number of ways. One is there's a mobile app, the Utah Air app, that's available that tells not only what the conditions are today, but a 3-day forecast so you can plan ahead. Also, that information is available as well on our website at airquality.utah.gov. And, of course, with the local weather reports, that's another mechanism or a way that we can see it. But, right now it's the start of the season, so we're starting to monitor. Of course, we'll be talking about this more as we enter the rest of the season. As the conditions get worse, which we do expect. It's something that impacts this valley every winter. But it's something to be aware of. It's something to watch out for. And, of course, as you mentioned, penalties are increasing because it is something that needs to be addressed more than it has been in the past.
So there are green days, there are red days. How much are the fines if you burn on a red day?
So this year, it'll be $150 for the initial penalty and then go to $299 for each additional. So it's, again, something to be aware of, to watch out for. Make sure that if you do burn, that you're aware of what the conditions are, and to avoid that during those days where we have the meteorology in place that will trap those pollutants and impact us as a community.
So there are exemptions for people who only get their heat from stoves, wood-burning stoves, right?
Correct. We have a list of sole source exemptions. The list is actually quite small now. We've gone through a program where the legislature funded some change-outs, and then there are also other opportunities. In fact, the UCARE organization, the Utah Clean Air Partnership, announced today an availability of additional funding that will allow people who have a wood-burning stove that want to convert that to electricity or natural gas, that they can have some help doing that. And it just is moving our technology that reflects the population, the urban center that we live in now, that maybe wood burning isn't the best way to heat our home when we are all located here together and have these temperature inversions that trap the pollution.
Okay, Bryce, one quick question. Real quickly, what's the name of that app again that has the red or green and tells you if you can burn?
Just Utah Air.
Excellent. Utah Division of Air Quality Director Bryce Bird, thanks for joining us on KSL.